Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rainbow Six Siege video. This video we are going to be looking at the stereotypes that are associated with the players that use certain operators. This means I'm going to be pissing off a ton of people, so I'm just going to put in a little disclaimer here. This series is meant for fun and honesty, and it's extremely satirical. There are reasons why I believe these stereotypes exist, but there are certainly exceptions, and not every player of an operator falls into the stereotypes category. So without further interruption, let's begin. Jackal. Jackal players aren't half bad. Most of the time they'll mark the closest pair of footprints and go after them. The good Jackals make sure your team always knows where at least one defender is, and if they're really good, they'll track down someone at the same time as a lion scan. Or you can get a bad Jackal main that runs after their first ping and dies immediately. They always fall for the defender's trap. It's honestly 50-50 on which one you'll get. Mira. Mira mains have a chance to be some of the most toxic and butthurt Siege players. The first thing Mira mains don't realize is that in casual, your mirror tricks don't matter. There's always one player that's going to be dumb and reinforce a wall you want to leave open. Now depending on the Mira main you get, they will do one of two things. The good Mira mains will just sigh and make a new strategy based off their new reinforcements. They'll adapt to their situation. The bad Mira mains will get mad, yell in chat, message the teammate, and team kill. I seriously can't count how many times I've seen a Mira main kill a teammate for reinforcing. Just hope you don't get one of the toxic ones, because the good ones are actually pretty decent at the game and are definitely a plus on your team. Ying. Ying mains are pretty rare. I think everyone finally caught on to how her weapons aren't the best and how her ability is really hit or miss. If you do find a Ying player, they're either a main or just someone playing her for the first time. The normal Ying players will flash not only enemies but every person on your team too. This means she'll be the only one that can get kills, but since her weapons kinda suck, they probably won't net any kills, just getting all of your teammates killed in the progress. The Ying mains, I mean the people that only play Ying, they are forced to be reckoned with. They will somehow flash only defenders and unload their entire clip of her LMG into the defenders, wiping them out. I've seen so many Ying mains get aces it actually made me play Ying for about 3 weeks. It didn't last long, was not very good, but I still remember the carnage good Ying mains cause. Lesion. Lesion mains, oh Lesion mains. They're fucking annoying. Lesion mains always put their goo mines in the perfect spots. Like, you ever play around against a Lesion main and you somehow step into every mine possible? You just step into a minimum of 5 mines? That's all the fault of a good Lesion main, and half the time I only see good Lesion mains. So be scared of them, and let them place their mines wherever they want, because I guarantee they're going to do a lot more damage and mess up the attacking team a lot more than wherever you want to put your stuff. Zofia. Zofia mains are pretty simple. They're just salty Ashe mains. Let's be real, half the people that play Zofia just play her because someone else picked Ashe first. With that being said, they're still not that bad. The rushes don't always work because Zofia is a 2-speed, but they still open up good sightlines, so they're not all that bad. But they may be a little bit salty or passive aggressive to the person playing Ashe in that round. Ela. Ela mains. Everyone remembers Ela mains. Ela mains, before Ela was nerfed hard, were just toxic Ashe mains on the defense side. Ela mains would team kill if you picked Ela first, they would kill all the attackers you down despite doing none of the work, and they would just act entitled. They were just the worst. They'd act like they were amazing even though they were using the most overpowered and broken operator at the time. After the nerfs, this changed quite a bit. Most of the toxic Ela mains migrated back to Jaeger and Bandit. Some of the mains stayed. These people calmed down quite a bit and stopped being so arrogant. They started using their minds and helping the team. Now most of them are pretty cool people and are usually an asset to your team. But you'll occasionally run across the old-fashioned douchebag. Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi mains are either the most useful teammate during the round, or the most useless. The useful Dokkaebi mains will wait to use their logic bombs, make sure the attackers have access to cams, and will always stay alive. Once this is all done, they'll use their logic bombs right as their team breaches. This really helps the breach, so make sure you give the good Dokkaebi mains a pat on the back. The bad Dokkaebi mains, however, you won't really see them for long. Most of the time they'll use their first logic bomb right off of spawn, for some reason, then they'll ignore every drop defender phone they see, and finally they'll be one of the first people killed, making them utterly useless. Vigil. Vigil mains are just kinda sad, some would say emo. First, they wear all black, and talk about their dead parents, kinda like a shitty Batman. Then they're sad because Vigil is arguably one of the worst roamers in the game. For starters, he's the most easily spotted defender in the game. Even if he isn't spotted, I'm using air quotes, everyone knows what the white bars signify and that a Vigil is nearby. Most of the time though, they play pretty good. You won't see many MVPs, but they're never really at the bottom. The best part, however, is the Vigil Pro League skin, because that shit is clean. And that's it for this video. I want to hear from you guys. Are there any stereotypes I missed? Do you think these were on point? Did I summarize any mains perfectly? I don't know, so let me know down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing Rainbow Six Siege content. I'm the Moon, and I will see you in the next siege.